Welcome to Striking Midnight. Follow us into the darkness as we search for answers. Come with us as we attempt to lift the veil between this world and the next, so that hopefully we can get communication with those that went before. Well, good evening. We're back again. Me, Viv, Tracey and Luke. And we're at Binham. There you go, Tracey, Luke, Viv, there you go. The four of us. We're on an adventure this evening. We're going to go back into the abbey and see if we can replicate, or even better, some of that activity that we had last week. Let's go in and see what it's about. There's a few people in here at the minute, but they're just walking a dog. I think they're just going... It just seems to be one of them places where people just go in before the light descends. But as you can see, it's absolutely stunning around here. So you've got the four of us. You've got the four of us just about to go. Hello, Viv. Hello, Viv.
Hello, my little...
Hello, Viv.
Hello, Twinkle.
So we're just about to go in to the abbey. As you can see, Viv and the others are over there somewhere. So we've got, where's she, Tracey and Luke. That's them moving about over there. And a few other people I think have been here. We bumped into some other paranormal investigators, so they're going to stay for a little bit, I think. So we'll see how this pans out. So hopefully we'll get a replication of some of the activity that we had the other week here at Binham. And we've just been talking to a chap who was doing a little investigation here a minute ago, and he was telling us that this is where the black monk, there's always a black monk, isn't there? But he was saying that this is where the black monk has been seen, and he haunts all around here. The chap was saying that he's seen a couple of shadows, not this evening, but previous investigation, come from by the walls where the church are. And he's seen them heading over to that tree. And that tree, weirdly enough, is exactly where Viv caught those photos. That's just bats, which is pretty cool. That tree, funnily enough, is where Viv caught the photo of, might have been a monk, we don't know, but it definitely wasn't a living human being, we don't think, because there was no noise, we didn't see him with the naked eye, but he was caught with Viv's camera, so that's interesting. Now, whether that man was a black monk or not, I don't know. But if you also remember, a couple of weeks ago, we got communication, or we believe we got communication, or a form of communication, with what we believe to be the spirits of monks that were at this abbey, and they were Benedictine monks. And we got a verification from what they were saying, and it was apparently Latin, Italianly Latin. We got verification from that from a guy who watches us called Robert. And Robert is one of our viewers, and he's also going to be a guest on our show, Simply Spooky, coming Wednesday. And yes, he verified the prayer that was being said over us was a prayer of protection. And it's really odd, because with these apps, I never used to like the apps years ago, but they seem to have got a lot better, a lot better. And these bats are coming in really doing some amazing acrobats. There's amazing acrobatics just coming in really low at the moment. So hopefully one doesn't get sort of hit us in the head. Never mind. So yeah, so we're going to wait for the guys to get back, and then we're going to sort something out. Start the investigation for real. So Viv's taking Luke and Tracey on a tour of the priory itself. So she's given them an idea of what we saw and where we saw it. So she's laying out the positions in the hope that something might appear there tonight, but we'll see. Right, so we used an app to start with, the same one we used before. Didn't video that, it's pretty much the same as before. The guys believed that they were getting French through it, which I'm not too sure about. I thought it was Russian. Viv thought it was French. And I think... Luke, what did you think it was? German, didn't you?
I thought it was German.
Right, Luke thought it was German.
Next.
French word, isn't it?
Yeah, it was mixed, wasn't it? So there was that going on. Luke thought he'd seen a shadow over there, and when he went to have a look, he couldn't see anything. And then there was a chinking, like a wind chime by the tree over there. And I think this tree must play some sort of part in what's going on here, because as soon as I got over there to have a look, it stopped dead. As soon as I got there, it stopped dead. So, do you think that tree's got something to do with it, Viv?
John and Vicky.
I'm alright for a minute, thank you. Do you think that tree's got something to do with it?
No.
I'll tell you what I think later.
Okay.
Can't remember. But I do think, I want to research it before I say anything, because I don't want to...
If anything, there would have been burials around the tree, but not...
No, that's fair enough.
I don't think anything bad.
No, nothing bad.
What type of tree is it?
Looks like an oak. So they're sort of slow growing, but and that's been there a fair while. That's been there hundreds of years by the look of it. So what have we got? We've got the paratech going now.
Yeah.
What did you get off the paratech, Viv?
It said, "Fear me,
Yeah.
Legion."
Yeah.
Run.
One.
One. Fear me, Legion.
Kim.
Again.
It's all lots
Kim
of girls.
comes up to yeah.
Lots of girls' names. We just had Chloe.
But we have Run as well.
Run, yes.
Well, like Fear Me, Run, and then Legion.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was. There was a few. There's consecutive words anyway that were kind of a bit ominous, but we'll see.
We ain't scared.
Nah, we're all right. It's a beautiful place. I'll get back in a sec.
Me.
Right, so it's just said, the paratech has just said bang. So, do you think that's got any relevance, Viv?
Yes.
You think it has?
Yes.
Do you know in what sense?
War.
What, here?
Yeah.
There was
Soldiers.
Wasn't there a battle here or something? There was something that went off here.
Effect. Well, during the dissolution of the monasteries, the soldiers came.
Well, you had the Cromwellian lot come here, wouldn't you? The Puritans.
I'm going before that. Henry VIII.
Oh, Henry VIII you're looking at. Yeah, with dissolution of the monastery. I don't know what that was then. That's again, isn't it?
Why? I don't know.
It's back again. I don't know what it is. There's that ding-ding-dinging. It might be I don't know.
To me, it sounds like it's moved over there.
Yeah, it's odd.
So I think that's cattle.
It might be a cattle, yeah, it might be.
Right, we'll catch you later.
See you later, guys.
See you later.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Some people get it wrong, Luke.
Inches.
Luke definitely ain't got
Inches. It's getting filthy here now.
No, you're right. I've got feet instead.
No, we've been
Right,
holding
so
inches.
it's been quite interesting.
Definitely feet.
The other people have gone now.
Wait for their car to go.
I don't know. They're off to a place called Fiddler's Hill, which is close to here. And the gentleman was saying that there's a fiddler, but I've heard that story before at different places. Trouble?
Yeah, it's called Dan Wing.
So there's been a couple of things.
Tinkling.
It's back again, but it could be anything. But it seems to be something, whatever's centred here, seems to be centred around that tree.
Yeah, but Dan,
We don't know why.
We didn't get that last time.
What's that?
With that tinkling.
No.
We didn't
No.
get that last time, did we?
Well, no, not at all. It's quite odd. And when I went over there, it stopped, didn't it?
Yeah.
I think the thing here as well is that the two of them, Luke and the chap who was just another ghost hunter. He'd seen something in exactly the same spot that Luke had seen it, and he told us independently of what Luke had seen and said. So clearly there's something going on, but I'm not sure what it is. But yeah, are you getting any feelings, Viv?
By that column over there,
We're over.
to the right hand side of it.
Oh, that big column.
Yeah, just there.
Yeah, I think you can't really see it, but you can just about make it out. But there's something quite odd.
I just thought.
So we're waiting for the other people to go. They're more or less gone. And hopefully when they've gone, Viv, we might get a bit more activity. But we'll have to wait and see, I guess. We'll see what happens. Here they come. You all right?
Yeah, they're fine, and the car looks all alright and everything.
Oh,
so.
good. You never know.
No.
I'm all right with this place, not on the other place. So.
Can I video it?
What, me opening?
Yeah.
Well, I can't tell you what I'm doing.
We're talking spiritually, aren't we?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm a medium. Yeah, I'm a medium. If I get things for you...
It's very quiet now. Viv's looking at talk
yeah, well,
because
I
Viv's a
was
medium,
wondering
so she's
what their
thinking
focus
she's
was.
looking at opening. So we'll see what occurs. He's definitely, I think, personally, spiritually active here. But it's very cloaked. I might be wrong. That's my opinion, but I might be wrong. I don't think this is going to pick it up, but I can hear something.
I
Like
waited for you to say it. I wasn't going to say nothing.
no, and Luke's heard it as well. It's like a chanting. So Luke picked up on that as well. So we both heard it.
Over there, didn't it?
Yeah. I can still hear something in the distance, but I'm not sure if it's...
The same place you heard the bells.
The chanting. The chanting's just... It's... Can you hear it?
Maybe I'm not supposed to hear it because I'm female.
There is a pub here. And sound travels pretty
What's that?
pretty easily.
Listen.
So I don't know if it's from the pub, but it sounded like chanting. But it might be music night in the pub Friday night. As I say, sound travels easily on a nice summer breeze. I'm off on a bit of an amble.
Oh, look.
Yeah,
Luke's there.
There.
Luke's there.
Over there.
Yeah. Can't see
See
anything.
movement over there.
Is that to the left?
There's Luke there to the right. There's Luke over there. So
Over
let's
there.
go over here. See what I can. I want to go to where we saw the energy before. We think we did, and at least that way, then I can see if there's anything else there. But it's an amazing place, and there's definitely something going on here. But I'm not quite sure to what there is and to what degree. But so we were here, and we saw the energy in here. Look at that, it's the old floor there. And it was in here we saw it. So I'm quite a while away from the team now. And that's where we sat before. But there's nothing here I can see at the minute. But this is more or less where we saw the apparition. Or we believe to be an apparition. So let's have a look. No, nothing here. Let's have a look. Put your foot in here as well. The graveyard's just beyond, just over there. And then Tracey's there, Viv's there, and that over. I think Viv, is that Luke right over the corner? All right, that's Luke. So it's an amazing place. I'll walk this way. And these are some of the rooms. And this wall here, well, is where we saw the apparition, we believe, or we caught the apparition. Actually, let's walk towards it. See if we can see anything. Like a knight's grave. It's full of little nooks and crannies. And it was here, I believe it was here, that Viv got the picture of, we believe to be a spirit or an entity. And he did resemble, or we think he resembled a monk. So he was in this bit here, which is interesting.
Somewhere right towards that tree, and I'll see if there's any.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Further up.
Yeah.
So if I put a light on my camera.
No, you crack on. You go on. Do you want my light
Yeah,
on
if you
there?
shine your light that way.
There you go.
But mine just makes mine more blurry.
There you go. No problem, Tracy. So you can see down there was the wash basins and the old kitchen. Oh no, sorry, the banqueting hall. And then we come back in through here and back to where we were. So that gives you an idea of what it's like here. The layout of it, really. So Viv's gone off a bit of a vigil. So I haven't got a torch, so we can't see Viv. And I didn't bring my SD card. I took it out the other day to edit it, use it to download some footage into my computer. And I forgot to put it back in. Ghost hunting mistake 101. It's gone very quiet here. Friends, are you here? Would you like to come forward and make yourself known to us, please? We're here out of love and respect. We mean no harm or disrespect. We don't want to treat you like a circus act or... What was that?
Footsteps.
What was that? Footsteps, hang on. You said there was footsteps over here?
Yeah.
Where, what, just behind this wall or?
I was like sort of doing this, taking pictures.
Yeah.
And I heard them there.
Right there. Are you there? Would you like to come forward, please? If I hold my hand out, could you touch my hand? Could you touch my hand?
Strangely drawn to over there. In general, that was where I was heading.
Dan, be over there.
Where? What did you say?
I heard footsteps.
More footsteps?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a look. Did you hear the chanting? Is it chanting, Viv? Is it?
Said it was the model, and it looked like a hand was going.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see, is it? Are you over here? Did Viv hear you? Did you walk this way? Would you like to come forward, please? Show yourself, please. Oh dear. Could you come forward, please? No, nothing now. Just my shadow on the walls. Right, so we've taken ourselves to where there's a little bit of light. There's young Viv. You're right, Viv, watch that. Watch that. And
Alright.
Luke's there. Hello, Luke.
Alright.
And there's Tracy there. And you know where I am behind the camera. So we're going to try and do an EVP session here. Is that right, Viv?
We are.
And see if we can get anything, because that is where we saw the apparition last time. We believe we saw the apparition. So let's see if we can get anything. Yes, you did, yes. And then you turned my head and he was just caught, just saw him.
Right, I'm getting. Me and Tracy are not welcome.
We're just men.
Because it's in
Well,
the monastery, isn't it?
Me and you're not welcome.
Just men, you think?
I brought keys.
Yeah.
Where's my voice recorder?
Yes, exactly.
What's actually this then?
I think that's just a water runoff, I should imagine, from the gullies that were up there.
I've got one.
What are you going for? Sorry, Viv, what?
Voice recorder.
Right, cool.
Here.
Ta-da.
Da-da-da.
As if by magic, the voice recorder appeared. Right.
No, the keys is in the bag now.
Ooh. Or ooh.
With some paper plates and some forks.
In the car. Oh, right.
Right, shall I start it?
Go for it.
If there's anybody here, any clergy, any brothers, any Templar, any old farmers that would like to communicate with us, we come with love, light and the utmost of respect to you. Could you come closer to us? And just introduce yourself. My name is Vivian.
Two footsteps. Would you come close, please? I believe we can hear your, or we've heard your footsteps. We mean no harm. We're here with love and respect. Was that your footfall?
Damn, I'm going to stop this and play this back. There was definitely voices.
Did you hear
People,
voices?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
If there's anybody here, any clergy, any brothers, any Templar, any old farmers would like to communicate with us, we come with love, light and the utmost of respect to you. Could you come closer to us? Just introduce yourself. My name is Vivian. Can you smell burning?
Is cheers not doing that light, is it?
No, can you smell burning?
I can't smell it, no.
A bonfire burning.
No.
No.
No. You can, though.
Come close, please.
What was that?
That was me.
That's a dog.
Was it?
Yeah.
What?
A dog bite.
What, just on here?
No, in the background.
I thought I heard something on here.
Oh no, no. I thought it,
Did you not?
no. I thought it was a dog in the background.
It could be. Did you hear anything?
Oh, damn, I done the computer now.
Yeah, review it on a computer.
I smell burning.
It is the countryside, though. I can't smell it, but I'm just trying to make sense of things. They do burn Sometimes they burn their crops off, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, so Viv has come up with an experiment. She's taking the voice recorder and she's placing it somewhere away from us, so we can ask some questions, and then she'll go and fetch it afterwards, and then we'll review the audio and see if we've caught anything on that. Brothers, are you here this evening with us? Vivian says that she gets the feeling that ladies aren't welcome here, but myself and Luke are because we're men. Is that true? Who was the person that we saw last week directly in front of us? Or what was the name of the person that we saw directly in front of us? And if it was the same person, or even if it wasn't, the name of the person that Viv took some photos of last week that was looking at us doing a vigil.
Damn, that was movement. Other side of this wall.
What do you reckon? Go and retrieve it.
My stomach's grumbling. So,
That's all right. You're all right.
did you hear that?
I couldn't hear that. Would you like to talk into that machine that Vivian put over there on that wall for us, please? We'd like to know your name. That's all right, that was just Tracey coughing. We'd like to know your name, please. Of course, I'm referring to you as brother, but you may be a lady or a priest or somebody that just loves this building. So Viv's gone to pick up the, I hope you didn't hear what she just said, but Viv's gone to pick up the voice recorder. And
Used to keep.
did you hear something, Luke?
No, I was checking.
That's all right, it's good. And we'll review that and see if we've got anything. What was that?
That was me burping.
Oh,
Was it? Isn't that something slamming?
yeah.
Like a door slam? I think it was on there though.
Well, I'll play it again.
I don't think it was on there.
Not on here.
Have a listen, play it all again anyway.
That's Gary.
If we hear anything, we'll get back. Could you come closer, Spirit, if you're here? you just come and say hello to us, please? As I say, we believe we saw you last week, and Viv definitely got some photos of somebody. We just wondered if that was you. Is there anything you can tell us about yourself? Or the Priory?
We're very hungry and we've been told to come here for food and sustenance.
Did you make wine or mead or anything here in the day?
So that was me making those.
What was it like here in its heyday when you worked this place? It's still beautiful now, I can only imagine, and it must have been magnificent in its prime.
The church had too much in the way of riches and gold, and the king ordered this to be knocked down. What do you think of that?
You mentioned before, the last time we were here, when we believe we had communication, you mentioned gold and buried. Is that true? Is there gold buried here?
Can I go and dig it up?
Was it Templar gold?
Voices, did you hear that?
I'm not hearing.
Right, I don't know.
All I can hear is cars at the minute.
It's like there's somebody talking.
So we know we're here on our own now, don't we? Viv. As we moved away from the light, we moved further in. We thought we heard noises. Viv, did you hear some voices?
Yeah.
Tracy, did you hear?
I
Sorry.
didn't hear the voices, but I heard like you know, like I said, this shuffle of like if
Cloth.
you're cloth,
Like
and like
clothes
a little,
rubbing or...
and then like a little light. It was about must have only been sort of about that big. Kind of just went.
Right, now
across.
that's where
Just
we
where
got...
that lip is. Just
That's where
there.
there's a bit of light on one of the videos from the other week there. And that's where we saw some of the movement of the apparition. So we moved further in,
Show them the.
into the darkness.
Show them the.
Let's have a look.
Dissolution
So this is it.
Henry VIII.
So we're sitting right here. We're tucked. We were over there. That light is.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Luke's over there though somewhere, isn't he?
If you see the light.
And
just come through,
yeah, this is where we are. It's a pretty amazing place.
He got all the midges, we didn't.
I know.
I just wish one of them landed like on my lap, so I could just like look at it. And
Bats here.
too
Beautiful.
fast for that.
Beautiful, man. That's not.
You what, Viv?
It's getting chilly.
Yeah, we're into autumn now, aren't we? Bats are amazing, aren't they?
That wasn't a bat. It's a very fast moth of sorts or something.
Yeah, we see
There's loads of bats here.
little white things
Yeah.
rather than black things.
You got to remember though, bats are out hunting those. They'll be out bug feasting.
Could be swarming around Luke's head in a minute with all the bugs.
Oh, you know what it is? Daddy Longleg season coming up, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's always when the kids go back to
And
school.
big spiders come into your house, don't they, as well?
Yeah.
Mating away.
Are you here? Are you with us? I think we're aware that you're here.
Shall I put the ovulus on, Dad?
Yeah, put the ovulus on, Viv. See what we get out of that. So Viv has got the ovulus back on now.
I thought that just said F-U.
Did it?
Do you want me to put it on dictionary?
Yeah, whatever you want to put it on is fine. What did we have it on before? We had it on phonetic, didn't we?
Yeah.
So you go on dictionary, yeah?
Yeah, go on dictionary. Nothing.
Would you like to speak to us? We've been trying really hard to get some communication going, but we're not sure that you want to communicate with us, which is fine.
Records.
Records. Is that where your name is? Is that where we will find your...
I think that says furs.
Furs?
Poke.
Poke.
Yeah, don't poke me.
Poke.
Poke him.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I think phonetic mode's the best one to use.
I think it probably is. Phonetic, yeah?
Bible. Wave. Enough.
What do you mean by enough? You mean you've had enough of us?
It's enough of waving the Bible. Bit weird though, it's brought out the Bible
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
when we're sitting in here.
Well, would you like to tell us about the Bible?
What's that noise?
What would you like to tell us? What was your favourite psalm? What's that?
No.
No. Viv. Shh. So I keep thinking I hear voices, but it could be the traffic.
I heard voices over this way. I'm telling you.
I see another light that went across there, but I'm not convinced it's not a car, so I'm waiting.
No,
another
the lights that
car.
go over there are generally, I thought they were cars, traffic.
Yeah,
'Cause we had that
this
the
was
other
like,
week.
An orange light rather than a white light, and it was just like on Viv's shadow there.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just sort of waiting to see if another car goes.
See if you can
and
replicate
just
it.
see if it's the same sort of thing.
I know what you're like with shadows, Tracy.
That was funny.
It's easily done, though.
It was just like a rah, what?
It's easily done, I tell you. Have you still got the Ovilus on, Viv?
Yeah,
It's very quiet, isn't it?
yeah.
I was doing a scry, but when you were talking about aliens the other week, I did some scrying. I think it was at Dragon Hall in Norwich.
Right.
And in there, she's wrote a book. She's booming, just yeah.
Good. Right, so Viv's got some Gregorian chanting going on there. So this is called a Singapore experiment. So you try and replicate the time. You can do it through clothing or through this, through music, song. It just replicates the time and hopefully brings the spirits forth.
That's got to have been a bird. Oh, or a bat.
A bat. Viv,
What?
I thought we heard something over there.
This is the Benedictine monks singing choir.
Carry on playing it, Viv.
Carry on playing it?
Yeah, carry on playing it. I'm going to go for a bit of a... See if I can pick anything up.
With something else.
Is that a bird?
Yeah.
Right, let's have a little... What was that?
Assault. Multiple.
Yeah.
Night.
Okay. Night as in night time or...
Yeah.
Right.
So they were assaulted, maybe they were attacked at night.
You never know. So you've got the Gregorians, chants. Right. Yeah, you never know. Right.
I'm not talking about spirit though.
Huh?
Go to sleep.
What?
What is
Nice
this?
one. You're on like that, doesn't it? Genius work, that one.
Yeah.
That applies to the rest of you in the audience.
The Diocese of Peoria, Illinois, presenting a series of videos on Catholic demonology. Video 9, The Rite of Exorcism. Part 1, The Rite of Exorcism of one possessed by a demon. The exorcist begins by making the sign of the cross.
Why do you have to put music all over it? Holiday.
Holiday?
Lick. Foliage.
Foliage?
So go and lick some leaves while you're on holiday.
Got to be a
Oh, that's nice.
60s, you know, hippie maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we had lick on the
Oh,
Heretic.
right.
Yeah.
So what were they licking?
Yeah.
Or did these words mean something else in that day? What was that, Viv?
Thought, Doug, automatic.
Right.
Automatic.
No idea what that means.
Doug as in dig.
Yeah,
Is that talking about gold again?
maybe.
You probably need a digger.
You need an automatic, an
Automatic
automobile.
digger.
What's exactly?
Yeah.
Is there somebody behind me? A couple of us have seen something now, Viv and myself. Are you there? Would you like to show yourself, please? It's an owl.
What?
Owl.
That sounded like a scream.
Yeah, it's an owl. They're called screech owls. Barnes. What was that? Was that a voice?
Yes.
Could be the
Could be anything.
telephone or one up to.
Yeah, the thing is,
Nothing over there.
That sounded like a woman.
sound travels so easily on silent night here. What was that? Who's there? Can you show yourself to us, please? If you can see us, can we see you now, please? Keep getting the slight movement from behind us. Not now, but earlier. And little noises, but they could be environmental, I don't know. We'll see.
Here's my glitch.
Yeah, if you hear woolly guys, that's just glitch off the machine. We know there is somebody.
You.
You what?
At.
You at.
Was that woolly again?
Woolly, yeah. Is that said a sentence? You are Elvis. Is it me? Or that column there?
Yeah,
The shape of it is quite phallic, isn't it?
brilliant.
Was that done deliberately?
That's just spitting out phonics, isn't it? It's not.
Yeah. At.
What?
Everybody? Is that everybody, do you think?
And how much of them?
That one, over £1,000 now.
That could have said Viv. Can you tell me what this lady next to me, what's her name? That sounds like Rita running.
I think that's the wind just blowing through the leaves.
You need help.
Here.
Here,
You need help here.
either R or up.
Up.
You. That's a beautiful.
They're gorgeous. It's trying to say something. That's that glitch. Up.
Yeah, we're looking.
We're looking up.
Would we see anything alien spacecraftish?
It's probably the bats communicating with us.
I
But
seriously, I wonder.
could
if
be
it
the
is.
bats.
Don't they work on sonic?
Yeah.
I wonder if it is though. Could that interfere with things like this?
No, I wouldn't think so.
Am I speaking to a bat?
Yes, this is Dracula.
And now we've lost it.
Did you close the COVID then?
You?
Hello?
It's really still, isn't it?
It's not a lot.
Air.
This is how Rendlesham Forest sounds.
William.
William was last time, wasn't
I
he?
wonder if it's William Becker. Do you know
Up, was that?
Upper?
Pub.
What it said.
William, we had a William here before, didn't we?
William the Conqueror's nephew built this fucking place, didn't
Yeah.
So William.
Well, I think he got some men in. I don't think he done it on his own.
Built it, did it say?
Built it.
Now that's weird.
William built it.
Wasn't it his nephew?
It was his nephew.
What was his name?
I have no idea.
The light's gone out.
It's a William again.
Did it?
Sure it is.
Dan, we got no light.
It's fine.
What time is it? What time they switch it off? 10:30.
Can you tell us the name of the person that built this beautiful priory, please?
Got to chill. This is where it could get nasty now.
Knock.
I'm sure it says something on there.
So we've lost that light, guys.
That's my stomach, sorry.
Do you want a biscuit?
No, I'm alright, thanks.
Sure.
I might dive into my quiche in a minute.
Shall I turn this off?
Keep
now?
saying up.
Shall I turn this off and we'll just listen?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah, do it again.
Right, okay, guys, so we're here. We're all laughing now. We're at Binham. We've had a good evening. There's not been much in the way of activity, but it's been okay. We've had a lot of fun. We've socialised. There might be stuff on the video and audio. I don't know. Remember to keep your ears and eyes open just in case you can hear or see anything that we can't. But failing that, if I see or hear anything when I'm reviewing it, obviously I'll mark it down. If you see or hear anything, it'd be great if you could put it down in the comments and timestamp it so we know where to look at. And that's about it. Have you guys had a good night?
Yeah, it's been great.
Brilliant.
We've enjoyed
Excellent.
it. Yeah.
Good company, good coffee.
It's been good. It's been good all round. So from us, it's good night.
Lovely
Good
quiche.
night.
Lovely quiche as well.
Good night. Bye.